Hey guys, how have you been? I'm going to start off this video by asking you some questions, and if you happen to answer yes to any one or all of the questions, this video might be beneficial for you. Question number 1. Do you guys hate summers? No, not because of the scorching heat, but because of summer clothing, which exposes your tiny little frame. Question number 2. Do you go with a nickname like skinny, bony, skeleton, amongst others? Question number 3. The hanger in your wardrobe resembles your frame. If you're nodding your head in affirmation when I asked all those questions, then my friend, I'm going to give you 6 tips, and they might finally help you to shed off that skinny tag that you have been carrying, I don't know, from eternity or whatever. Tip number 1. Stop under eating. And how that can be done? The most practical way I've seen people do it is by maintaining a food journal. A notebook, a simple Word document or an Excel document can easily work as your food journal. And you have to note down everything you put in your mouth right from the moment you get up to the last meal of the day. Then slowly clean up your diet and add in more complex carbohydrates, healthy fats and protein to your diet. And you'll notice if you stay consistent at it, it's just a matter of time before you put weight at all the right places. Tip number 2. If you don't feel hungry at all, how do you add in more calories, which is absolutely a requirement for you to gain weight? Your body needs X amount of calories regularly to stay at its current weight. So if you're a skinny dude and if you want to add some weight to your frame, you need to increase your caloric intake. But a lot of us have problems eating more. So in such cases, what should be done? Well, a simple solution to the fact is, or to the problem is, we can add liquid calories. And how that can be done? For example, you take half liter full fat milk, add in 2 bananas to it, add some almonds, peanut butter, and you usually have a 500 calorie shake. And you do that for around 2 weeks straight, you gain a kilo of weight. And if you still don't gain weight, add one more shake. Between your meals or somewhere, a snack or some other time, and chances are pretty right, you will start gaining weight pretty easily. Tip number 3, and guys, this is regarding training. Well, the problem of internet is there has been a huge information overload, and we are in constant search for that cutting modern edge training program which can transform us, from a skinny to a swole dude overnight. But the bad news is that it doesn't happen. You have to stick with the basics. Stick with the training program, no matter what training program you are on. But at least stick to it for at least 3 months, 4 months. Any training program will give you results. But if you continue that program hopping, guess what? You're not going to see any results from the training, no matter what. Number 4. It's about training again. When somebody starts to hit the gym, the normal training protocol revolves around hitting each individual body part on a separate day. But this might not be the most optimal technique to elicit gains. Try full body workouts. Full body workouts involving bench presses, deadlifts, overhead presses and squats. Back in the 70s, when you have those physiques of Arnold and Frank Zane and all those legendary bodybuilders, training full body was a norm. But surprisingly, it's not in vogue anymore. Most of the guys who start working out, they copy the routines of top IFBB pros. But one thing you have to understand, the level at which they are, we're not. So the way they work out, we shouldn't. And the amount of stuff, gear, performance enhancing medicines these guys take, we're not doing that. So, how can the same workout program elicit the same results? So guys, natural guys basically, stick to your compound movements, make your workouts compound movement centric, and you'll notice that it will make you stronger and more muscular if you stick to it for a considerable amount of time. Tip number 5, don't fear fats. A common misconception among the general public is fats make you fat, but that isn't the case. On the contrary, an adequate amount of fats is absolutely essential for the proper functioning of your endocrine system. you add in more yolks to your diet. More desi ghee, butter, full fat dairy, almonds, maybe some fish, omega-3, 6, 9, amongst other fats. The amount of muscle mass your body carries is greatly determined by the amount of testosterone your body produces. And guys, if you are on a low fat diet, the chances of your testosterone being high are very low. So if your testosterone levels are low, you won't be able to gain any muscular mass, you won't be able to get rid of your fat handles, and you'll have weak bones, and you'll have low sex drive. If you are okay with all those things, then shun fats. If not, then please start adding fats to your diet. With the exception of trans fats, you need to embrace each and every other type of fat available there. And trust me guys, your body will love you for the dietary choice you just made. Tip number 6 is about the most important component in the whole equation, that is sleep. But everybody out there knows the importance of sleep. I'm not going to enumerate how sleep is very important, this and that, blah and blah. But for the current context, let me tell you this. If you are eating properly, you maintain your food journal and everything, and all your macro and micronutrients are in place, you're training properly, your training is compound movement intensive and everything is perfectly fine. But if your sleep timings are anything under say 6 hours minimum, or 6.5 hours or 7 hours, my friends, I'm extremely sorry to announce all that due diligence you have been doing on your diet and your workouts will not have any effect on your physique whatsoever. So please start taking sleep as one of your priorities if you're serious about your physique goals. And that age-old adage, early to bed and early to rise, still holds true. There is a bonus tip too, but it comes with a disclaimer. It will only be beneficial for a select few. But for the people who will actually benefit from it, they'll have tremendous gains. Let me tell you what it is. This is what it is. Humble glucose, which you can find it every grocery store or medicinal store. After that workout, take 3 or 4 heaped scoops or big ass scoops from it and down it with maybe your water or your protein shake or whatever you drink post workout. Do it for 3 to 4 days or 5 days or a week, and then see how your body is reacting to it. If you started gaining weight at the wrong places, stop this practice right there. But if you're seeing some muscle fullness and all such good things, then my friend, keep on doing it unless it makes you fat. So cheers to Glucon D and keep on drinking it until you experience positive gains. So my skinny friends, I hope these tips help you to graduate from your small size t-shirts to a medium or a large or an extra large pretty soon. So guys, stay awesome. I'll see you next time. Bye.